Hello, happy Sunday. It's a beautiful sunny Sunday today, thank goodness. Have some amazing sunshine coming in through the windows. Hello, Germany. Hey, Randy. Hi, Mila. Welcome. Hey, Deaver. Good to see you back. Hey, Caroline. Hello, Ryan. Hey, Libby. Yes, children are allowed outside today. Woo! So my husband and son are actually out right now enjoying the sunshine. So happy for them. Hey, Della. Hey, Wendy. Good morning. So happy to see you all here. Hey, Benjamin. Good to see you. Hola, hola. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hi, Maria. Welcome. We'll get started in just a minute for our sunny Sunday yoga. Joseph, good to see you. Hey, Hania, welcome back. So welcome everybody. Today is going to be another fun, energetic yoga session to celebrate the weekend, to celebrate the sunshine, to celebrate our children being let free for the first time in 6 weeks. Stepping outside of the house, the vibe in the city is so amazing. It brought tears to my eyes just to see children again outside and the sun shining and just this new energy. So I hope that it serves us well here in Valencia and that we don't take steps backwards, but it's really nice to see everybody out and taking some fresh air with the children who have been such good sports. So today's practice will be a Vinyasa style practice for all levels. So as usual, I'll be offering different variations as we move throughout the practice, and you do what feels good for you today. So today our theme is about control and letting go of control. It's not about like not caring and just completely surrendering to everything, but it's more letting go of this like tight grasp that we have over some things in our life that we're hoping to control. So it could be something related to ourselves, it could be our food, it could be a relationship that we're in, work situations, our body. Yoga is a great time to kind of release the grip a little bit on our physical body throughout our practice, so we get to kind of not force ourselves to move in certain ways, more of allowing the body to flow and move, and allowing the body to flow and move naturally without kind of wanting it to go somewhere that it may not want to go today. That's another big thing in yoga, is that every day, every practice is different. So really embracing that for yourself and your body. Welcome if you're just jumping on. Happy Sunday. Good to see you. So yeah, I think all of us right now are kind of relinquishing a little bit of this control about this new way of being. And once we're able to let go of our past and these expectations, then we're able to ease a little bit into this new way of being. There is no way, absolutely no way, to predict how all of this is going to play out in the next few months. And I think that that can give us a sense of peace and a little bit of grace. Like, hey, I don't know how it's going to work, so I don't need to have it all figured out at all. So what I'm going to do is just step by step, day by day, go with the flow. One of my favorite writers, Victoria Erickson, she wrote something along the lines of, it's not necessarily about going with the flow, but recognizing that you are the flow. So today I'd like you to just tap into the flow within you, within your breath, within your body. And the easiest way to do that is to be here now in the moment. So welcome, happy to have you here, happy to be here with you. This is the highlight of my week. So coming onto your mat when you're ready in a nice comfortable seat. We'll start with the hands on top of the knees. You can either have the palms to face down if you're looking to feel a little bit more grounded, held, and supported here today, or you can bring the palms to face up if you're already feeling nice and open and ready to receive beautiful energy all around you. So we'll start by taking a couple deep breaths. You can bring the shoulders up by the ears, and then exhale, relaxing them down the back. And then twice more, inhale, bringing the shoulders up, and exhale. One more time, deep breath in, squeeze the shoulders up. Notice the release as you relax them down. You can close the eyes or simply lower the eyes towards the earth. Begin to tune into your natural breath today, noticing how the breath feels in your body, the breath that you have brought with you onto your mat. No need to control or manipulate it here in this moment. Listen to the message that the breath is sending you right now in this moment. You can tune into its pace, its depth, maybe the locations in the body that are expanding with the inhale. And we'll begin to deepen the breath, lengthening the inhales to 3 or 4 counts, and lengthening the exhale to 3 or 4 counts. Noticing how the body moves freely with the breath. Taking one more full breath in and full breath out. When you're ready, we'll open the eyes and add some movement to the body. So we'll interlace the fingers together, flip the palms. On an inhale, lifting the arms up overhead, lengthening through both side bodies. So think about pushing the hands up, but relaxing the shoulders down. At the same time, tucking the tailbone, engaging the core to protect the back. You can stay here, maybe tick-tock side to side, getting a nice stretch on the shoulders, the side of the body. A nice good morning stretch. Inhale and exhale, relaxing the hands down. Twice more. Inhale, bringing the arms up overhead, deep breath in, and exhale. Good, one more time. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, release. Keeping the right hand down, lift the left arm up and over. Keep drawing that left hip down as you lengthen, lifting up, and then adding some depth. Good, 2 more breaths here, keeping the chest nice and open. If you want, you can bend a little bit deeper into the right side. And then inhale, coming through to center, and exhale to the other side. Keeping the heart nice and open, shoulder open and relaxed. And coming back through to center, inhale and exhale, folding forward, bringing the fingertips down towards the earth and melting the chest down, the head down. You can shake the head no or nod yes here. Taking a few breaths in and out through the nose. I'm gonna grab your cards for today. Breathing as you draw the tailbone down, rounding through the spine. Good, and then on your next inhale, slowly rising back up to a seat. And then if you're sitting cross-legged, then change the cross of the feet, bringing the other leg on top or out in front. I'm gonna pull your cards today, so think about in your head, or you can type in there in the chat, card number 1, 2, or 3. We'll all take an inhale here, and exhale, folding forward one more time, lengthening the arms forward, drawing the head down, really lengthening through the spine, breathing. Allow the back of the body to expand with each inhale and melt a little bit deeper with each exhale. 3 more full breaths, expanding through the body. And slowly rising back up to a seat, nice and gently crawling back up. Okay, cards number 1. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. This is perfect for today's theme of letting go, giving in to our new way of being. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Good. Card number 2. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Recognizing that a lot of our darkness is rooted in fear, but we can always choose to perceive this fear through the eyes and teacher of love. My capacity, number 3, my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. Wow. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. That's a powerful one. Number 3. Beautiful. I'll post a picture of those later for you after class. From here, we'll take a nice gentle twist, lifting the arms up overhead, lengthening. And then exhale, twisting to the right. Find length in the spine on the inhales and add depth on the exhales. Coming back through center, lifting the arms up overhead and exhale to the left. Keeping the spine nice and long, the shoulders relaxed, and then twisting at the core. Coming back to center, we'll come forward into a tabletop position. So bringing the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees, spreading the fingertips wide. On an inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose, pulling the shoulders down, the heart through, opening through the chest, through the throat. Inhale. And then exhale, rounding the spine, pressing away the earth. Draw the belly button in towards the spine, let the head hang heavy. On an inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. And exhale, slowly rounding the spine into cat. Inhale to cow, and exhale to cat. Twice more with your breath. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Coming back to a tabletop, we'll press back to downward facing dog, tucking the toes, lift the knees, press the belly towards the thighs, gaze down at the toes and start to straighten the legs. It's more important that the back is nice and flat. You can have the knees slightly bent. Keep pressing the chest back. Inhale. Stay here. Exhale. Inhale, look at the hands. Exhale, walk the feet to the top of the mat for ragdoll pose. Bending the knees a lot, melting the upper body down. Maybe the belly rests on the thighs. You can sway side to side, getting a nice release here. Releasing the fingertips down. Keep the knees bent and slowly begin to roll all the way up to standing. Nice and slow, nice and gentle. Then inhale, bringing the arms up overhead, extended mountain pose, Tadasana. Reaching the fingertips up and grounding down through the feet. Take a deep breath in and then exhale, hands to the heart. Taking a moment to set an intention for your practice, an intention that speaks to you today. Maybe I intend to let go of my known way of being. I intend to step into my new way of being. I intend to surrender, let go of control. I intend to accept, I intend to allow, I intend to be. Choosing whatever intention you'd like for your practice. You can share it with the group if you'd like, or hold it close to your heart. Take an inhale through the nose and open the mouth, exhale. Opening the eyes, inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, folding all the way forward, nice straight legs, leading with the heart. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthening, pulling the heart through. And exhale, hands to the earth, stepping back, high plank pose, top of a push-up. Our chaturanga has lots of options. Knees can be up or down. Keep the elbows in tight. Inhale, and exhale, lowering slowly to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra, or if you'd like, pressing up, upward facing dog. Think about drawing the hips towards the wrists and the shoulders down the back. Inhale, and exhale, downward facing dog. 2 full breaths, in and out, through the nose. Inhale, look at the hands. Exhale, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen, and exhale, spill forward. Inhale, rise, mountain pose, and exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, mountain, and exhale, folding all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, hands to the earth, stepping back, high plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, lifts the heart, and exhale, brings you back, downward facing dog. 2 full breaths. Building some heat in the body, some connection to breath, to movement, and awareness of our physical state, letting go of control. Inhale, looking at the hands. Exhale, to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, and exhale, spill forward. Inhale, rise, mountain pose, and exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, folding all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, hands to the earth, stepping back, high plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart, and exhale, downward facing dog. 2 full breaths, in and out through the nose. Inhale, the right leg high. Listen carefully. On the exhale, right knee towards the right elbow. So we shift forward kind of into a plank pose. And then inhale, re-extend. This time, right knee towards the nose, rounding the spine. Inhale, re-extend. You got it. This time, right knee to the left elbow, and then step the right foot down. For most of us, we have a really nice stretch here on the outside of that right leg. Might be really intense. Sweating is okay, shaking's okay. You can stay here or add a little push-up, pressing back, right leg up. This time, step it through low lunge. Right heel and then the toes. Drop the left knee down. Hands on top of the right thigh. Remember, only trying things that feel good and exciting for you during your practice. Shoulders relax. Lengthening the left hip flexor. Breathing. You can keep the hands on the thigh or lift the arms up overhead. Inhale, both hands to the earth. Exhale, keep the left hand down. Inhale, the right arm high. Stacking the shoulders, and then take notice of those hips. If it feels good, drop them just a little bit deeper. Maybe wrapping the right arm around the back and opening through the shoulder. Releasing the right hand down. You can step straight back to downward facing dog or chaturanga. Sliding the right foot back and moving through to downward facing dog. Good, are you ready? The left side. If you want to modify, you can bring the right knee down and take this with the knee down, okay? Otherwise, inhale the left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Hug that heel in. Inhale, forward. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, sending the leg up. Exhale, across the body to the right elbow, and then extend the left leg out. Kind of square off the shoulders, square off the hips. Get a nice stretch on the outside of the left leg. Breathing. Maybe adding a chaturanga push-up, and then sending the left leg up. And step it through low lunge. Woo! Drop the hips down and forward, lengthening that right hip flexor. You can keep the hands on the thigh or lift the arms up overhead. Again, only what feels good for you today. It's fun to try new things. Especially when we're alone, no pressure. No expectation, just having fun with our breath, with our body. Inhale, both hands to the earth. Exhale, keep the right hand down. And inhale, extending the left arm up. Shoulders are relaxed. Shoulders are stacked. Keep dropping the hips down and then wrapping the left arm around the back, opening the shoulders, breathing. Beautiful. Relaxing the left hand down, we're in a low lunge. And then stepping back, either downward facing dog or chaturanga. Breathing. And downward facing dog, full breath in. Full breath out. Child's pose, opening the knees out wide, big toes come to touch. Relax the hips down towards the earth as you extend the hands out in front and rest the forehead down. Taking 3 more breaths, observing the breath in the body, observing the expansion in the back with the inhales, and allow yourself to melt deeper towards the earth on each exhale. And slowly rising up through a tabletop. We'll take our time, press back, downward facing dog, hips up, chest back. Inhale the right leg high, and exhale to a low lunge. We'll come into warrior one. So the back foot is flat to 45 degrees. Bend the right knee and rise straight up. So we're working to square the hips and the shoulders towards the front of the mat. The heels are in a line. The back leg is straight, really strong and straight. The arms are up. Straighten the front leg. We're going to drop the right arm back and reach the left hand forward. Nice twist here. So pulling that right hand back, the left arm forward. You can stay here upright, or if you'd like, the left hand drops to the outside of the right shin, lifting the right arm up. A revolve twist here. Both legs straight, breathing. Keep the legs straight. Inhale, the right hand comes down the left leg. The left hand comes up. You can gaze towards that right shoulder. Inhale, bend the front knee. Return to warrior one. Set back in. How are you controlling? How are you allowing? Inhale. Warrior two, exhale, opening it up to the side. This time, the back foot is at 90 degrees. The front foot faces forward, deep bend in the right knee. Gazing over the right fingertips. Flip the front palm and inhale, reverse warrior. Left hand down, right hand comes up and over. Inhale. And exhale to the earth. Chaturanga, stepping back to plank, moving through or pressing straight back to downward facing dog. 2 full breaths, in and out through the nose. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, heel and then toe. Back foot comes down to 45 degrees and we'll rise straight up to warrior one. Squaring the shoulders towards the front of the mat will help to square the hips. Strong straight back leg, press down through the pinky edge of the right foot. Straighten the front leg. We'll add a twist. The left hand comes back, reach forward with the right, opening the shoulders. You can stay here or revolve the right hand to the outside of the left shin, lifting the left arm up high. Keep the legs straight, rise up, stay twisted. This time left hand down, right hand comes up, gazing towards the left shoulder. Bend into the front knee. Inhale, warrior one, settle back in. And then exhale, warrior two. Deep bend now into the left knee, 90 degrees if you can. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse warrior. The left hand comes back, reaching up and back, deep bend into that left knee. Inhale, and exhale to the earth, chaturanga. Maybe trying to keep the left leg lifted as you lower down to chaturanga. And downward facing dog, 2 full breaths. In and out through the nose. We'll add a little flow. If you'd like to take a break, you can come down to child's pose instead. Otherwise, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, twist. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale to the earth. Chaturanga. Notice the body, notice the breath, notice your thoughts. Where are you allowing? Where are you trying to control? Flow, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. You are the flow, however you want. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, twist. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale to the earth. Chaturanga, move with your own flow. Breathing, smiling. Downward facing dog, full breath in, full breath out. Child's pose, open the knees wide, set the hips down towards the heels, extend the hands out in front, the forehead is down. Lift up slightly and cross the right arm underneath the body, getting a nice stretch in the right shoulder. You can keep the forehead down or turn the gaze towards the left. So the right arm is crossed under, the right ear is on the earth. Re-extending the right hand, this time crossing the left arm under, maybe placing the left ear on the earth. And re-extending back to child's pose, slowing the breath. And then slowly pressing up onto the knees. We'll tuck the toes under, getting a nice stretch on the soles of the feet. Breathing into the soles of the feet here. Are you ready for today's challenge? Yes? How are we doing? Everyone feeling good? Feeling amazing? Practicing yoga together on Sunday? I love it. So today's challenge, if you're still with me, is crow pose. So you can stay seated like this. This is super good for the body. It's also really energizing. You can stay here as long as you can breathe through it while I demonstrate crow pose, okay? So in crow pose, we're gonna use our chaturanga arms that we've been practicing. Hands on the earth, fingertips spread wide. We'll have our knees onto the triceps. For some of us, this is going to be the most difficult part. So you might wanna lift the hips up and walk the knees towards the armpits, not below the elbows, but up here towards the armpits. The higher they start, the better, because they're going to slide down regardless. Now, the challenge from here is to shift forward. You can keep the feet on the earth for when you send me your photos or your videos later. Just like this, shifting the weight onto the arms. If you'd like to try more, you can lift one foot and then the other. This is like a little crunches telling the core, like, this is what I want you to do, okay? We don't jump into crow, just like you wouldn't jump into a tree pose. This is a balance. We're not gonna jump up. We need to use strength and control. So option one is to stay here. Option two, lift one foot. Option three, lift both. Squeeze the heels towards the glutes. Glutes and heels together, squeeze, squeeze. If you already have that nailed, you can turn it into a headstand or jump back into low plank. Anytime you jump back, you keep the elbows bent. We don't straighten the arms, we jump straight back into low plank. Or, like I said, you could lower into a headstand. I'll demonstrate it because I know a couple of you are gonna wanna do it. So we're in crow pose. Slowly lower the head down and then lift the legs up. Okay? That's because I know two of you are gonna wanna send me a video of that one. Okay? So have fun, crow pose. I think this is one of my favorite postures because most of it's in our head, is our fear of falling. So if you have a pillow at home, you can bring a pillow in front of you. Gets rid of some of that fear, okay? One of the biggest things is that if you look down, you're gonna go down like you saw when I did headstand. If you look up, your chest is going to lift up and you're going to fly. So the lightest version is to keep the knees on the triceps and lift the booty with the toes on the ground. This is working a lot for the core and for the hips. Okay, if anybody wants to try, you can also try on the forearms and lift the feet off. Okay, it's a lot on the core, but it's fun. Just have fun, okay? No one's watching. I think it's fun to try these new things, and especially when you're at home in the safety of your home with a pillow in front of your head. If you fall, you're only falling this far, you get a little giggle for the day. I'll give you about 20 more seconds. So again, if you have the pillow, and if you fall down, oops, you'll fall just right onto the pillow, okay? Try it one more time. I can't wait to see your videos. It's fun, okay? We're here to have fun, to let go of control. Control will be like, if I'm not perfect, if I'm not able to do it, I'm not going to try it, right? Well, give it a shot, have some fun. When you're ready, stand up, shake it out. If you fell down, shake it off. No big deal. Mila, I know you can. You can do it. Send me your videos and then I'll send you some coaching afterwards. It's for fun. No, I can't, okay? Okay, we'll come to tree pose. We all can do this, our own variation. The right foot down, the left foot can stay at the ankle, the calf, or the thigh. No pressure on the knee, okay? Hands at the heart. Relax the shoulders. Breathing. I hope you're feeling warm. I hope you're feeling energized. I hope you're feeling happy. When you're ready, arms come up overhead, growing the branches of your tree. Bringing the hands to the heart. Going to bring the hands behind the head. Press the head back, opening through the shoulders, kind of challenging our balance as we lift the head up and the gaze up. Bringing the hands back to the heart. Take the left hand and grab the left foot in your hand. Then bring the right hand back behind the head and do a little dance. And the lower down. If you don't like crow pose, you can send me that dance instead, okay? Shake out the hips. Do another funky dance. Did you like it? Did I trick you? Okay, left foot down. Right foot to the ankle, the calf, or the thigh. The hands at the heart. I hope you fell for it. The hands at the heart, shoulders relaxed. Breathing. Find your drishti gaze first. And when you're ready, lifting the arms up overhead, growing the branches of your tree, settling back in. And bring the hands to the heart, both hands behind the head. And then just really guide your gaze from wherever it is, just slowly, slowly guide it up as you begin to drop the head back, settling into a new gaze, maybe on the ceiling or where the wall meets the ceiling. Bring the weight into the hands, really opening through the chest and shoulders. Releasing the hands back to the heart. Take the right hand, grab the right foot behind you, pausing. Left hand behind the head. Try to be very serious. And then do a little dance. And release, shake out the hips. Maybe drop it down, a little 80s style. Good. And then we'll come back to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms come up overhead, mountain pose. Exhale, folding all the way forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, stepping back, downward facing dog. We'll prepare for pigeon pose. Inhale the right leg high. And exhale, right knee behind the right wrist. Right ankle towards the left hip. This right leg you can have all the way up parallel, but make sure you're not sitting down on the right hip like this. If you have it parallel, pelvis. So the right hip for most of us is still going to be off of the earth. Okay, and then from here you can lower down onto the forearms, laying onto the belly. If this is too intense for you, it hurts the knees, you can take this on the back. Crossing the right ankle on top of the left thigh. And then when we switch sides, you can just stay on your back and switch legs. Otherwise, settling in. Hey Doro, good to see you. Settling in. Breathing. Reminiscing on our amazing dance party. Coming back to your intention. I intend to let go of my past way of being. I intend to step into my new way of being. I intend to surrender and let go of control. I intend to allow. And figure out, how can you allow here a little bit more? How can you let go of control right here in this posture right now? How does that apply? Where can you release? Coming up back onto the palms, really taking your time, breathing. If you're on your back, if you're taking half pigeon on your back, you can stay there. Just switch legs. Otherwise, we'll kind of scooch forwards and then send that right leg up and back. Stack the hips. Maybe draw some circles with the hips. If you want, you can flip your dog. If that's too much for you, you can bring the left knee down and flip the dog from here. Nice modified flip dog or wild thing. Breathing. And then coming back to downward facing dog. We'll move to the left side. The left leg lifts up. And then the left knee behind the left wrist. The left ankle is by the right hip, or you can bring that shin parallel up towards the top of the mat. Coming up under the fingertips, we're pulling the heart through as the hips melt down. And then slowly melting onto the earth, onto the forearms, or laying onto the belly, whatever feels good for you. Breathing. We hold a lot of stress and emotion in our hips. A lot of trauma, physical and emotional trauma, can build up as stagnant energy in our hips. So the more you can really breathe into this and let go as you settle in, just scan the body, scan the mind. Where are you resisting? Let go, release just a little bit here. Breathing. It takes time to be free, so give yourself that time and space. Taking your time, we'll slowly press up onto the hands. If you're on your back, you can stay there. Otherwise, we'll transition, shifting forward. Send the left leg up, maybe stack the hips. You can flip your dog into a back bend, or drop the right knee down and then bring the left leg over, coming into a back bend modified here, really opening through the chest and the shoulder. And bringing the hand back, coming to the knees, and then we'll come all the way down onto the mat for our last couple postures. Bring the knees into the chest. Maybe rock side to side, giving yourself a nice little massage. Then extend the left leg straight on the earth. Hug the right knee towards the right armpit, so around the rib cage. Squeezing it in there. Then use the left hand to bring the knee across the body for supine twist. Turning the gaze towards the right. Keeping both shoulder blades on the earth, so don't worry about pulling the right knee over. Settling down, relax the shoulder blades, and then allow the right knee to fall towards the left. Gently coming back to center, bringing both knees into the chest. Maybe drawing some circles with the knees. Then we'll relax the right leg down onto the earth. Hug the left knee around the rib cage towards that left armpit, squeezing it in there. Then use the right hand to cross the knee across the body for supine twist. This time turning the gaze towards the left. Gently bringing the knees back into the chest, neutralizing the spine. We'll come into dead bugs pose. So the legs are up, opened out wide, bending the knees. So we're kind of pulling both knees now by the armpits. You can grab from behind the thighs, or if you can reach the ankles, try to keep the tailbone down and the shoulders down. If you can reach even further, maybe the feet or the toes, really relaxing the shoulders. Coming here into dead bugs, laying in stillness. Pick your favorite dead bug. Why is dark spelled with a K, not a C? Because you can't see in the dark. Thank you, Randy, for sending me the good joke. If you are laughing, only if you're laughing, you can rock side to side, happy babies in lockdown. If you're not laughing, you can stay there like a dead bug. Or put a smile on your face. And then rock side to side, happy baby pose, getting a nice massage and release on the lower back. We'll bring the knees into the chest. Bringing the forearms onto the shins, exhale all the air out. Take an inhale, curling yourself into a tiny ball, giving yourself a big, 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 big hug. Inhale. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath at the top, and release to your final Shavasana, extending the legs out straight. Relaxing the arms down by your sides with the palms to face up. Completely surrendering, completely letting go here. taking another deep breath and giving yourself the opportunity to relax. There is no controlling life. Try corralling a lightning bolt or containing a tornado. Dam a stream and it will create a new channel. Resist and the tide will sweep you off your feet. Allow and grace will carry you to higher ground. The only safety lies in letting it all in. The wild and the weak, fear, fantasies, failures, and success. When loss rips off the doors of the heart, or sadness veils your vision with despair, practice becomes simply bearing the truth. In the choice to let go of your known way of being, the whole world is revealed to your new eyes. Shavasana. Slowly begin to deepen the breath, observing the breath as it moves freely in the body. Begin to add some small movements into the physical body, nice and gently, slowly reawakening. Maybe rocking the head side to side. Lifting the arms overhead, lengthening from the fingertips down to the toes. And then gently rolling over onto one side into a supported fetal position. Using one arm as a pillow and the other palm to ground you into the earth. Coming into this safe space which represents rebirth and new beginnings. Exactly where we are all standing now, on the edge of a new beginning. The choice to let go of the past, to accept this new way of being, one small step at a time. When you're ready, you can gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. We'll bring our hands together at heart center. We'll share together in the sound of a beautiful Om. We'll start by exhaling all the air out. And take an inhale through the nose. I hope that you feel connected. I hope that you feel loved. The divine light in me honors and reflects the divine light in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.